You know, few men would be straight and admit to drinking their brother's baby batter. But Connor Murphy is not your average brother. Connor Murphy is God.
Scientists is scientists. You're in a cult. The cult of fucking science. It doesn't exist, motherfuckers. It doesn't fucking exist. You're free. You're free as a motherfucking bird. It's your infinite imagination. The stars, how they shine for you. This isn't actually the scientists. It's fucking God.
That was easy.
You know, I don't think I've ever met a man ever to reverse his biological age by performing breath work and drinking non-fluoride infused water. But Connor Murphy has been the man to do that. Now, I bet you're wondering, who is Connor Murphy? Well, Connor Murphy is an Instagram influencer who is buff and handsome and got famous for those things. You might have seen him on Philion's channel, but Connor Murphy is a changed man. So without further ado, let me introduce you to what Connor Murphy is doing these days.
What's hot? Welcome to my kingdom. I call it. My name is Connor Murphy.
You ever see those videos where it's like DMT angels and it's like a video like this? Yeah, that's kind of like what Connor Murphy is all the time. Connor Murphy is kind of what happens if you just listen to the parts of the Joe Rogan podcast where he talks about DMT and aliens with Alex Jones, or just about DMT. Okay, a lot of DMT. Lots of hallucinogenics. Anyway, Connor Murphy had a spiritual enlightenment and his content on his everywhere changed significantly. So now Connor Murphy is well, he's a lot of things now, and we're gonna go over some of those. And yes, one of those things is him drinking the vitality of another man. This isn't like a likes men thing. This is like a trying to preserve the essence of humanity by re-consuming it and putting it back into your body, then letting it flow out into the wild. You know, you don't want to lose that precious human aura and energy. So it's not one of those LGBTQ things. It's not that. Okay? Connor Murphy he's a lover of the ladies, as we're gonna find out. If you go on Connor's Instagram, he's listed as Dr. H.C. Connor Murphy. He's not a real doctor. He also fasted for 40 days, that's true. That's not a lie. He reversed his biological age. Not how that works at all, but okay. He also is the creator of Premasati Yoga, right? Yes, he's a professional yogi. And honestly, Connor is a couple of things, and I'm going to get into those theories. Connor, first off, is either just 100% blasted all the time, just on some of the dankest, roughest, most ridiculous stuff ever, and whoever his guy is, he's not paying him enough. That's just it. But, you know, really to get the full grasp over this, we need to look at some of, what is Premasati Yoga? Because I've never heard of it, because he invented it. Oh no! You know, the part of what makes that video just absolutely amazing is his just gaze. It's just right through him. So I don't know where he's looking, but he's going somewhere. So that's a Premasati Yoga pose. But you might be thinking, Diesel, you just picked this one out of the blue because you wanted to make Connor look like a weirdo for breathing and getting all close to these random Gymshark women, right? Alright, so here's some other Premasati Yoga techniques. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, look at the other woman, Connor. You're undressing her with your eyes or something. I don't know. You're like discovering her inner brain. Like you're completely past her body, man. Careful, Navy yoga pants. Careful. I don't know what Connor's gonna do, but he's gonna take you into another dimension. I don't know if you want to go with him. I don't know if you're ready. Where are they? They look like they're in one of those Kanye West, like, ecological homes or something. Like, oh my god. Alright, well, you know, maybe that's just one session of Premasati Yoga. You know, there's gotta be some yoga here that's yoga. You know, I've done yoga. I'm not a flexible guy, but I know what yoga is, right? So there has to be something that's more yoga-esque here that we could understand and really grasp the mental and physical implications of performing Premasati Yoga. Okay. Alright. In Premasati Yoga, sublimation is the transfer of energy from your lower chakras to your higher chakras. During Premasati Yoga, you'll feel a buildup of energy in your sacral chakra, lower belly. Connor, I think that just means you're hard. Like, that's not your chakras. That's your chakras. This energy can be transferred to your third eye chakra and help activate your pineal gland. Alright, Connor. Look, don't get me wrong. You and your buddy Alyssa over there are gonna be activating your pineal glands real soon, okay? Top comment is, this is just vertical 69 with clothes on. You know, Connor Murphy and the women who come into his videos, because I think they're here and not being paid, because I've heard the theory that those women are paid to be in those shorts with him. No, that's not what's going on, right? Do you guys know anybody who spent like a year in Thailand or like some East Asian country and spent time with people who are spiritual in those countries, and then they come back to America and they're like totally Buddhist now and they totally understand these things and are all about that and never shut up about it? Yeah, that's kind of like what Connor is. Look, I'm not gonna, you know, brush broad strokes on people, but there is a lot of basic bitches out there who are all about the alternative medicine stuff, all about those smelly stores that smell like sage. True facts, one time my brother discovered a rock with negative energy, according to this one girl who was very into these rocks and energy. And so she said, hey, you gotta burn some sage around this rock to make it not have negative energy and have better energy. So my brother didn't do anything. But next time he saw this girl, he was like, I made sure to burn some sage on it. And she was like, yes, the energy is much better now. I can tell that you did that. And he didn't do anything. But she believed it. I shit you not, I saw a woman on the news in New York City helping people regain their sense of smell from the Rona. And she said that she could sense their chakras when they smelt the objects, because they were doing smell therapy, and that this man who was a professional golfer flew in, right, to have this woman talk about how his chakras were being activated by smelling these things, which were helping heal his sense of smell. Which is not how smell therapy works on a scientific level, but okay, fine. People can believe what they want. We live in the year 2021, where people believe the most insane stuff possible. Yeah, I've said this before, that unstable times bring people towards religion and spirituality. That's one of my grand theories on FPS Diesel. So, if you've noticed that a lot of your friends are into horoscopes now, or into chakras, or into all this dumb shit that they actually have never read from an actual person that actually studies one of these philosophies, like for real, not one of those weird old Western people that smell like fucking farts because they use natural deodorant. But you know, that's why people turn to this stuff, right? Times are uncertain, they don't know, they want some certainty and reliability in their lives, and because, you know, in the Christian faiths, priests can't stop touching little kids, they go to something new, interesting, and foreign, because, oh, it's new and different. It's a little bit of being a Westerner and being just weirdly fascinated with all these things in like a foreigner looking at a thing kind of way. But don't worry, I know plenty of guys who never shut the fuck up about being Buddhist, like for some reason. I don't know why, they just don't. Anyway, that rant is done. I had to go on that rant because I felt like I would never fit it in anywhere else. I've made mocking jokes about it before, and this isn't my full encompassing conspiracy theory about it. So if you get into comments and complain, just realize that we just watched a man do a vertical 69 with his clothes on.
What's your name, excuse me? Oh,
Elisa.
Elisa, do you think that the Instagram will allow us to show the nipples on Instagram?
They usually have to be like.
I will
blurred
blur.
out.
I will blur them out, but show them your armpit hair. It's beautiful.
This is me.
Oh, yes, I like that.
Connor Murphy just ain't going back to spirituality. He's going back to the roots. Roots of the hair. This was one of my favorite ones because it was absolutely insane. And don't worry, it's our good friends, Navy Yoga Pants, and I don't know, how else should we describe the other woman? Trying Hard? There we go. Wins the yoga, Connor. Wins the yoga. Wins the flexibility training. I'm seeing a lot of lower chakra energy in these videos, you know, and that's fine, you know. There's lots of Kama Sutra, other things. There's a lot of lower chakra energy in those things, but you got to describe to me how this helps anything. So I'm gonna read the description. Catch us doing even wilder techniques at my exclusive site, link at the bottom of the description. Oh yeah, I haven't mentioned this before. Connor also has an OnlyFans. I did it once, don't make me go back. We gotta get a subscribe if you want that. All right, the girls are doing a pranayama technique known as lion's breath, where they inhale through the nose and then exhale through the mouth while gazing upwards and sticking their tongues out. Is that what we're calling it now? Man, I didn't know Japanese doujinshi artists were doing that for years. They must be onto something, man. Lion's breath activates the face muscles and is actually a good exercise for the jawline. Sorry, I'm a jaw-exercise kind of man, but yeah, I get it. It also improves the circulation and releases tension into the face. Lion's breath is also great at activating the throat chakra and boosting confidence. As you can see, it induces quite the interesting facial expression which most people require stepping out for the comfort zone. Okay. Simultaneously, I place my thumbs on their forehead and concentrate on sending them positive energy through my arms of their third eye chakras on the exhale. This helps activate their pineal glands and enhances this technique efficiency. One of the top comments, yet again, 300 IQ right here, bro. Just claim to be spiritually enlightened and then have sex with deluded girls who think they're opening their third eye or something. That's what I think is going on a little bit here, right? I don't want to think that that's the only kind of conspiracy theory going on here with Connor, that he's just doing this to bone spiritually enlightened wino chicks. But, you know, there's also the possibility that this is one very long con and that he's actually part of the most elaborate sketch on Earth. A conspiracy theory that spanned his entire career, really, from the beginning of time till now. That's completely possible, too, that this was all planned so that way Connor could be the talk of the town. And it's working, I will say that. Because don't worry, he also says ridiculous BS that borders on actual, you know, super, like, chemicals in the water type conspiracy stuff. But I'm not going to talk about that in this video because I want to get ads. What am I saying? This video is not going to get ads. He's not, I don't think he's paying them, but you know. He's Connor Murphy. Who wouldn't want to have sex with this guy? I'm almost certain that Connor is constantly microdosing on something. DMT, ayahuasca, shrooms, LSD, MDMA, ecstasy, cocaine. I don't know. Take your pick. He's microdosing on something. All right. I don't know what it is, but it must be working because all these people keep doing all this crazy bananas garbage with him. Oh, look, Premasati Yoga in public. Honestly, when you look at Connor, he looks genuinely happy. I think that's one of the parts about this that I love the most, is that wherever he's at now, I mean, I don't know where he's at, but wherever he's at now, he's much happier than when he was just doing like the usual dude bro muscle stuff, right? Like, this current Connor Murphy seems much happier than the old Connor Murphy, but you know, to understand this current Connor Murphy, we're gonna take a look at some of the old Connor Murphy. Ooh, I mean, there's a lot of steamy content here we could watch. If I was 13 and thought that I could achieve his body naturally, as Philion would say, because I'm just copying him today. But, you know, I'd be like, oh, I could be just like Connor Murphy. I'd be such a cool guy. But, you know, now I'm an adult, and this stuff is cringe as hell. Connor Murphy, hip thrust, random girls, 10 minutes, 2 seconds. That's what I like to see, hitting that algorithm.
Yeah, you need to wait. So you're gonna be like, okay. So like, okay, you gotta balance, okay. Arch your back upwards, and yeah, like then you're working out your back too. So it's like this.
Oh, we're at Muscle Beach. I like to see it. I like to see it. You got guys with the fanny packs. They'll give you a good deal.
I'm thinking these guys that follow me that go to a frat party and they're like, come along. One of the guys introduced me to this girl because she found out I was a YouTuber and she's like, oh my god, like.
Oh, look! It's he was featured in another video. You know who that is? Boom, this guy. Go watch that video because he's a clown too. What the hell is with these guys? These guys must like have never gotten women when they were younger, and so now they're just like, I need to make videos about being the biggest dude in the planet. I don't know how I could live any other way. A lot of these videos that come from dudes that are like on juice and also try to say how cool or great they are and just try to like put up this lifestyle of being an absolute womanizing badass. Like it almost comes around full circle again, and they're just super cringy and insecure appearing. You know, like it's trying so hard that it kind of has the reverse effect of what they're trying to get it at. But, you know, I guess a bunch of kids will watch the videos and they'll be like, wow, he's so cool. Trust me, I was there when I first started working out, but then I realized that, like, you're juicing. They're all juicing. That's what it is.
You have to squeeze at the top. That's what matters.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
You want to?
Connor, does your booty get bigger?
I don't know, man. I'm definitely feeling some like blood flow in the lower body region, so I think it's helping, you know?
Yeah.
Feeling some blood flow in the lower body region. Connor. That's when he discovered his pineal gland, if you catch my drift. So there's so much on Connor that I'd love to make some more videos on him because he's an absolutely interesting and chaotic character. Because, I mean, look at this Instagram. It's absolutely bananas. Look at this YouTube. It's absolutely bananas. There's just so much there, you know? It crosses how I have a weird fascination with pseudoscience, with fitness, and spirituality because I like anthropology and all this other academic BS. But there's just so much with Connor that could be a video. I'm absolutely Philion. I'm sorry, I gotta ape your man here. I got to, okay? But that's originally where I found this out. So if you haven't ever watched Philion, his channel's great, super intelligent guy. Anyway, with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe and all that stuff. I'm graduating from college this weekend, so I don't know if I'll get another video out this week. So yeah, there's that. Without further ado, guys, take care, be well, and oh yeah, I almost forgot to say, follow me on social media at FPSDiesel everywhere. Alright, now that that's out of the way, go do some Premasati Yoga with your significant other. Or a stranger on the street if you're as confident as Connor Murphy, apparently. Goodbye.